No longer can tell if Chizuru is just lying through her teeth or does she have some type of mental disability. I just don't know anymore. Here, Mami Nanami in this episode just grilled the hell out of Chizuru to the point where Chizuru, as you read right here, she said that he's just a client. You know what I'm saying? Mami Nanami asked the question, "Hey," and she really was begging the question too. She was like, "Look, you're keeping the engagement ring that belongs to Kazuya's mom and his grandma prior to that. Say it right now. Are you in love with him, or is he just a client?" You can see right here, Mami Nanami was not playing around. She's not playing around. She wanted an answer. She's not beating around the bush. She's just going straight at Chizuru. So, and this is why I'm really confused as to not knowing if Chizuru is just lying. She's just a huge fucking liar, or is she like just bipolar or something? So here she says, "Oh, he's just a client." You know what I'm saying? Okay, if she's saying the truth, then why doesn't she just stop this debacle? Why doesn't she just stop this whole facade? Why doesn't she just confess? Look, Mommy's literally dragging her, literally, to say, "Hey, let's go do this shit right now. If he's just a client, if you really don't love him, why keep lying to his grandma?" And while, Mommy has some ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying? She really does. She has ulterior motives. But at the end of the day, what she's doing is right. What she said is right. She says, you're lying straight to, I think the grandma's name is not Nagomi, but we'll just call her Granny. You're lying to Granny straight to her face. Right to her fucking face, you're lying to them. See, like Granny Nagomi. See? And she says, "Look, I'll take your side. I actually take your side. I'll just tell them that you're just a victim of Kazuya. He made you lie. He made you start this facade. He's really just dragging you through the mud through one of his antics. Making you break all these rules from your rental girlfriend services. See, I can still stick up for you right now." So, Mami Nanami is really just giving that olive branch. And of course, she's just like, "Calm down, Mommy." And then, of course, the Granny Nagomi walks right in. And then, so if she is lying about Kazuya being a client, why doesn't she just confess to Grandma Nagomi? And if she does love Kazuya, why doesn't she just say it? Like, "Hey, I actually have feelings for him." Instead of just lying to Mami Nanami. Either way, this makes her look incredible, bipolar, or have some mental issues. Maybe she has anxiety, or maybe I don't know. There's what is going on with Chizuru? Who does this? What kind of gal does this? Just look at Mommy, bro. Like, it's just hilarious. Mommy's like, "Bro, let's go do this right now." So, tell me, guys, is Chizuru just a goddamn liar, or what is she? When you guys see her lie time after time, is this like her just being like anxious, not knowing what to do, being bipolar? What is this? I need answers. I need to know exactly what she is. What is the consensus on Chizuru? Like, what is it? Like, we get it. Like, we get it. You go online and then you see, Chizuru rejecting Kazuya, over and over again, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Who knows? We've all lost count how many times Chizuru has rejected him and then is like bounced back, had a little feelings for him, rejected him and bounced back, has a little feelings for him. So what do you call this? What do we call Chizuru? What do we call her? Do we just call her a straight up bipolar, lying, cucking Kazuya? What do you guys say? Is that the definitive? Is that the self prognosis? Huh? Is that what she is? She's just a liar, or is there something else? Is she like these white lies? Is she going through all this because she low key really does love Kazuya? Does she really love him? Like, does she really love him? Like, has she fallen in love with him through the whole situation with her grandma? You know, Chizuru's grandma, you know, she did die. You know, and then that probably left her scarred pretty much for life. You know, she lost her mom, she lost her dad, and then she lost her grandma. And then so the only thing that she really wanted to do was send off her grandma while knowing that she has a boyfriend that will take care of her. She has family that will look after her. Well, quote unquote, you know, so she won't be left all by herself in this world. Is that really tying her down to keep on lying in front of everybody? Like, is that really a good excuse? You know, you have this PTSD, you have this moment in your life where you literally see someone that your last family member pass away, you know, and then you know, you invite Kazuya with you to reassure that you have this significant other, and thus now she's stuck in this forever lie because she not only lied to her grandma, but she lied to Kazuya's grandma, and Kazuya's grandma was really good friends with Chizuru's grandma, and thus she has to keep up this facade because then now Nagomi here is gonna be like, wow, you straight up lied to my best friend. That is your grandma. Really. So Chizuru wouldn't want that smoke from Nagomi. You know what I'm saying? Is that really what's going on here? Is she just trying not to confess her guilt? She's just trying to avoid having to do all this. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You know, she could just end it all. Like for real. Like, quit lying to Nagomi. Be like, what I did was wrong. And like, I'm on Mami Nanami's side. She should honestly just be like, look, you're a victim. What you're going through with your dying grandma. You could really come up with a good excuse. You know, like, and I'm not just saying excuse as a derogatory thing, but really a reality of things. You know, your grandma did die. And that put you in a very vulnerable position. And Kazuya was right there. You know, he was right there. And then you just had this crazy idea through your panic, through your anxiety, you know, through seeing, you know, one of your last family members suffer, you know, through all this. And then you panicked and did what you did. Maybe she needs more time. But at the same time, she's really dragging everybody through the mud. It's a very messy, very, very messy, and very, very sad situation. So, what is it gonna be? She has mental illness, a bipolar mental illness, you know, anxious, anxiety, or is she just a lying piece of shit, just cucking Kazuya like there's no tomorrow? And Mami Nanami, despite her bad intentions, you know, just having fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Girls crave drama. And Mami Nanami is right and smack in the middle of it, knows everything we know. And I can't lie, man. This is finally getting good. You know, when Mami Nanami comes in, she just makes it 100 times better. W Mami Nanami. F all the haters. Bro. Yeah. You hated her in season 1. You hated her in season 2. But she's out here busting ass season 3 and season 4. She's taking names. And, bro, you all naysayers, all you know, Chizuru stands, whatever the fuck you call it. Yeah. You're eating dust now, huh? Yeah, you definitely condone this, right? I doubt it. But no. We all make mistakes. I was defending Mami Nanami since season 1. Because lying is way worse. Way worse. Lying to a dying person is way worse than some white lie that you just tell somebody. All right? Let's get that out of the way. Chizuru did not just do a white lie. She did one of the biggest fucking lies you could ever do to a dying person.